Unfortunately, I am joining the light side.
This single statement over the past week has sent the anime community and TikTok into a complete frenzy. If you're not deep in the anime world, you might not fully understand what just happened, but trust me, this simple statement has sparked one of the wildest debates we've seen in a long time. Would that one animator choose the light side or the dark side? Who is that one animator? Imagine this. You start posting simple animations on TikTok just to practice your skills, and within a month, the entire internet is watching your every move. Suddenly, people aren't just praising your talent, they're begging you to make a choice. Do you stay on the light side, creating fun, wholesome animations? Or do you give in to the dark side, where the money and fame are massive, but at a cost? That's exactly the situation that one animator found himself in. In just 34 days, he went from being a beginner to one of TikTok's most talked about creators. But the real drama wasn't just about his skill, it was about which path he would choose. So what happened? Did he stay true to himself? Or did temptation win? So who exactly is that one animator? He's not some big studio professional, not someone with years of training. He's just a guy who decided to teach himself animation one day at a time. He started humbly, posting short clips on TikTok as a kind of personal challenge. 34 days, 34 animations. At first, the animations were simple. Rough sketches, basic movements. But here's the crazy part. Every single day, his improvement was obvious. You could literally see his progress unfolding like a time-lapse of raw talent sharpening into skill. And before long, people started noticing. The TikTok community wasn't just entertained. They began to see him as a kind of prodigy. Someone who wasn't just learning, but evolving at lightning speed, right in front of their eyes. But with talent comes temptation. As that one animator's skills grew, the internet started whispering about the dark side. Now, in the animation world, the dark side usually refers to the adult NSFW content community, a place where creators can make serious money, but at the cost of their artistic freedom and reputation. And then came a name that sent shockwaves through his comments, Derpixen. If you don't know, Derpixen is one of the most famous dark side animators out there. The moment fans noticed that one animator using the hashtag Derpixen, and even following their account, speculation went wild. Was he being recruited? Was he about to cross over? His comments section turned into a battlefield. On one side, people were chanting, "Money boy, the money, retire your parents. The bag is waiting." But on the other side, just as many voices begged, "Don't listen to them. Stay true. You're too good for this." It was like watching a prodigy stand at a crossroads, with thousands of people pulling him in opposite directions. And honestly, for a moment, it really looked like the dark side was winning. As his audience grew, his comment section turned into a war zone. On one side, you had the light side, supporters practically pleading with him, "Don't give in, stay wholesome, you're too talented to waste it on the dark side." They wanted him to keep making fun, creative animations without any corruption. But then came the dark side. Thousands of comments egging him on with lines like, "You don't have a choice," "Derpixen started innocent like you," "Derpixen started innocent." And fueling all this chaos was the constant murmur about Derpixen, the so-called king of the dark side. The moment people noticed that one animator following Derpixen, the speculation exploded. Was this mentorship? Was he already being pulled into the shadows? The whole thing started to feel less like a TikTok story and more like a scene out of Star Wars. Here was a rising prodigy, like Anakin Skywalker, standing at the edge of greatness, and fans were watching in real time, wondering, would he remain a Jedi of the light, or would temptation drag him into the dark side? By the time day 20 rolled around, the pressure on that one animator was intense. His fan base had already grown into the tens of thousands, and every upload felt like Judgment Day. People weren't just watching his animations anymore, they were dissecting them, looking for clues about which side he'd eventually choose. And then came day 28. He posted an animation where one of his characters sat down in a way that felt suggestive. It wasn't explicit, but it was just enough to spark chaos. The dark side fans immediately jumped in. "Yes, keep going, TikTok, TikTok, you're almost there." Meanwhile, light side supporters flooded the comments, practically begging, "Please, don't do it. Don't let the money change you." His comments section turned into a battlefield, thousands of voices arguing over his fate. The suspense was unbearable. It really felt like he was teetering on the edge of crossing over. And with every new post, the tension only grew stronger. By this point, it wasn't just about animation anymore, it was about whether he would resist the dark side or give in to it. The countdown had truly begun. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, day 35. By this point, that one animator had blown up. Nearly 900,000 followers, over 12.6 million likes. His TikTok wasn't just a small experiment anymore, it had become a global stage. And now, everyone was watching to see which side he would choose. The comments were on fire. Thousands of people refreshing his page, debating endlessly. Was this the day he would finally fall to the dark side? Or would he stand strong and keep things wholesome? And then he posted. With dramatic build-up, he finally made his decision clear. That one animator chose the light side.
Unfortunately, I am joining the light side.
Fans erupted. The light side celebrated like their hero had just won a battle. Screenshots of supportive comments poured in. We always believed in you. You're proof that morals can win over money. It wasn't just relief, it felt like victory. Against all odds, he resisted the pull of the dark side. And in that moment, that one animator wasn't just another TikTok creator. He was a symbol of creativity, integrity, and hope for the community. After day 34, the internet finally had its answer, but the conversation was far from over. Yes, that one animator chose the light side, and for many fans, it was the ending they were praying for. He became an instant role model, proof that a creator could resist temptation, stay true to their art, and still succeed. It inspired other young animators who felt they had to compromise just to make it. But here's the twist. Not everyone was satisfied. In fact, some people are still holding out hope that one day he will give in. Because if there's one thing the internet loves more than a hero, it's a hero who falls. Just like Anakin in Star Wars, people whisper, sure, he's chosen the light for now, but what if the dark side eventually wins? The irony, though, is that by refusing the dark side, he actually became even more popular. His follower count exploded, his videos got millions of likes, and he secured a place as one of TikTok's most talked about creators. Sometimes, saying no to the quick money is what truly pays off. In a world where the dark side so often wins, that one animator proved that talent and morals can shine brighter than money. His journey was about resisting pressure, standing firm, and showing millions that integrity still matters. But here's the question. Do you think he'll stay on the light side forever, or will temptation eventually win? Because if history tells us anything, even the strongest heroes can stumble. I want to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more internet stories just like this one, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next big saga. To wrap up this powerful story, he gave a very powerful speech. Now for my final last words for today. I'm grateful seeing the comments welcome me to the light, but the war isn't over. I realize these schooners are slowly retreating, but now they're targeting other animators who's just starting. All I can do is stand strong and encourage others to join the life, but I can't do it alone. To those leaving good comments, I need one favor, just one favor: protect them. Drop words of hope, post pictures of light, because I can sense a dark animator rising and I don't know if I can save them, but I do know this: I have to try, I have to finish what I started.